Do you want to sit down, Evs?
I'll be all right. I'll be fine. It's just a minute. I'll be all right.
This is what the atmosphere will pump out.
We've got a torch.
It's okay.
I'm fine.
Sit down.
Honestly, I'm all right. I'm fine. I just feel, like if you're underwater,
yeah,
and your head is like, and your voice is just a mishmash of words, and they're all coming together.
Yeah.
And I can't. It's like.
Sit down.
After events at the neighbouring Lower Wellhead farm, this really was the last sensation that I wanted to feel. And try as I might to ignore them, I eventually had to succumb and take a short break. But what had this instantaneous effect on me? Was I still concerned that events from the past would come back to haunt us? Or, as Derek believes, had this collective group of negative souls shown their early intent? We cautiously move upstairs in the hope of an answer.
It's like as if we've got between 7 and 9 women here, grouped together. And it's like 7 of the elders and 2 the youngest. And one of the youngest, her mother was also in this group. And she was the real bad, evil one. And I pick up air energy separating herself in here and doing things that even the elder witches didn't know she was getting up to. I feel it's like as if she had this added evil about her, or whatever she'd learned, that she would not show the elders what she could perform or what she could really do. And I firmly believe it was something that she found she could do that none of the others could do in this witchcraft, in this dark way. And I do feel most definitely as if little babies, children that were not baptised, she would steal and take away from the mother loves, these little babes, and the things that she did, you know.
I remember you saying that the last time we were here.
Oh, I get this in this atmosphere here.
I remember you saying that. Who was this bad woman? Can you try and see if Sam can give you a name?
I'll ask. Sam, can you help me with this? Oh, I don't know if this... Sam's just said here, they are, at this moment in time, a group force of 5 who are in the atmosphere listening. The others will follow. So wherever the others have segregated themselves off, he's telling me that the others will join the 5.
So does a collective threat exist here? Was this a frightening premonition of the sickening scenes to follow? And who would reap their revenge at Tynedale Farm?
Make a noise.
What was that?
What was that?
The Most Haunted team may be back at Pendle Hill, but our Lancastrian base had so far provided a far from welcoming return. More worryingly, the spirits that may have wreaked havoc on our previous investigation appeared to be expectantly waiting to make their mark once more. And we knew that the fearful atmosphere wasn't likely to be lifted as we headed down into the cellar.
Well, you know, as we come into this atmosphere now, here, what I'm actually smelling, and it's in the residual energy, is if I've got, there's like stale meat, and that stale meat seems to have been getting cut. This is in part of the residual energy getting cut. And I just feel maybe these, where these holes are, and the blood going through, and things hung here. However, that's on one section of the residual energy, but I feel, so to me it was like holding meats that were cut, fresh, slaughtered meat, and they used to, that's what the young one did, she did this. That was X of things she knew, and she was the one who killed them, and she was the one who then, whoa, the evil one. Her mother used to tell her about the people who, in the local area, who she despised, and people of standing who used to know what they were. She'd say, go. Leave it to me. And the mother didn't know a standard of what she could do. And she made these, like, dolls. And she learned the negative, dark art. And she knew. She practiced and she'd done it. She had maimed people.
Any names with this for me?
Oh, come on, Sam, help me with this. Please, why are you allowing them to block me like this? It's like as if, I'm sorry, but it's like as if there's been a whole shield placed. This never happened to me before.
References to effigies and the dark arts may well link to Pendle's past, but in an unusual turn of events, Derek also appears to have something obscuring his sensory capabilities. But was this a deliberate act? We wanted to take any such foreboding in our stride, but we now know Tynedale Farm a little too well. And as our cameras switched to night vision, we wondered if David Wells's first visit to Tynedale may help to alleviate our fears.
I am aware of two things. I'm aware of only one presence so far, female, and I'm also aware of voices coming and going. There's voices coming in and out, and they're speaking in a very guttural local dialect that's really hard to understand. A, because it's from hundreds of years ago, and B, because it's very thick local dialect.
Is there any way you could maybe pick up on a word or something? Because with Kieran, you would know some of those words, wouldn't you?
Yeah, the Lancashire dialect.
Yeah.
I'll try. As we go around, I'll try, because it's kind of coming in and out.
Okay.
You know, although the older woman, there's one older woman here, who seems to have been a previous occupant of the house. It's not probably, I know it's Alice. Now, I have a sense with her that she's nothing more than an old lady. Nothing more than an old lady. And she says that to me here. And she's saying she wasn't that involved. She wasn't that involved. So she wasn't not involved. She wasn't that involved, is what she's saying to me. With the Pendle witches.
Okay. Do you want to go into a specific room?
I think I'd like to go into this room, actually. There's someone behind me.
Is she present now in the building, Alice?
She is present in the building. She's around all of the buildings. She's not just here. She's, you know, I actually really like her, you know. I don't have a problem with her at all. She's very present. She's very strong. But she's not malevolent in any way, shape or form. She's actually the opposite to me. I sense her as being the opposite to me. Very misunderstood, I'd have said.
Because when we were here last time, everything was happening. Was that because there were presences in this house, or were they visiting, or what do you think?
They were visiting. They were pooled here because of you. They were because of your light, if you like, not because of you as a personality, but because of the light.
From all of us?
From all of you, yeah, absolutely. There's a great sense in this whole... It's not a massive area, that they are contained within this area.
Do you think we will have a visit tonight from them?
Oh, I think so. I think definitely tonight.
Do they know that we're here again?
Yes, they do.
Having sensed this strong and dominant female presence that surrounds the farmhouse, David appears to have received an early indication that they may intend to repeat the hostile events previously witnessed at Tynedale. But what did the remainder of the first floor have to offer its curious but cautious occupants?
How did Alice die?